Hmm. Okay. What is this? Mm-hmm. Got it. Sure would like some Stargazer cards. That's not what that is. I hate these. Ugh. Yep. It's a close one. Of course they have Theowin. Of course. Oh my god. Sometimes they give you no good heroes. She's the worst in PvP. She's the worst. Hey Marco, what's up? Did I win? No, I didn't. I saw Taylene at the end and I was like, I got excited. Chrono Trigger. That's a good guild. I want to be in that guild. Marker, were you able to get any progress with my formations? I'm gonna go Mizoth just for the defense. Why not? Hmm. I'm getting not good heroes on these. Yeah, I just lost again. I think I only have to lose 3, right? Or do I have to win 1? I have to win 1. Oh no, I don't. Okay, good. I think that's it. Yep. I'm sure that there was a couple of those levels. I feel like that just the difficulty will just spike literally out of nowhere and you're like, "Oh, so this is supposed to be a merc level." Got it. 2960 was that for me. Oh my god, that stupid level. I had to merc a full built Lucy in order to clear that. True. True, true, true. I actually uploaded a short like maybe half an hour ago. Um and I swear it was supposed to be a merc level, but somehow I did it. I can't even I'm gonna show you because I'm just so confused how I was able to do this. This stage was ridiculous. They had this Sophia would kill you like in 2 seconds. And somehow I was able to edge this out. Watch how close Damon gets to dying. I was not supposed to win that one. But I had dumped all my diamonds yesterday into stargazing cards, and I realized I forgot to buy the time emblem from the store, and I was like, "Oh no." So I needed to clear 1 level. I needed to get some diamonds, and I had 420 diamonds, and I was like, if I clear a King's Tower, I'll get it. So it was absolutely essential that I got that. What was I doing? Events. Did the Battle of Blood. Frosty Isles. Oof. Hey, Matt. Ooh, that was good. Rats. Was that floor 20? I hate how I can't see. 316. Almost. Alna, I'm coming. Hmm. That lab. That lab's gonna kill me, I know. Oh yeah, I know, right? She's ready. As soon as I get copies of her, she's ready. Right now, I'm kind of stuck on this stage. I think you just cleared it too, right? This one I can clear with. This one I can't clear with. This one I can't clear with. Yeah. What the? Okay. Is that you up here? Where are you? There you are. Cool. Always stuck at something, right? Get rid of all these. Doing pretty good in treasure champ scramble. 2%. Wow, my brain is so scattered right now. I don't remember what I was doing. I actually made some progression here too. I got up to 151. Which I hit like the next hurdle, which is everything got really hard now. It's like, yeah, 12 billion. That's a jump from, I think it was more before. Can't remember. Get rid of all these. Round 3 challenge available. Ugh, I don't even know what to do for these. I might as well try to get the rewards though. Ranking, fortune. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Oh my gosh. Let's just see. Let's just wing it. Maybe it'll be good. I need to get some tier 2 stones so I can work on Graz's gear. It's all wonky right now. I think I have a tier 4 weapon, tier 3 boots, and then tier 1 chest and helm. Yeah. I think the important thing is, even though we know we're not going to score that high, just do it, you know? Just get some resources out of it. That's true. That's true. How do you feel about these events, Matt? If you're still there, do you just get max rewards, or is it still difficult for you at your level? Wow, terrible. I still have to do this. But I don't think that this artifact is actually good for any of my characters, so I'm not really super worried about it. Ooh. Cool. Oh, nice. I got 3. Yeah, I think there was only one good character I saw that it benefited, and I don't remember who that was. I know, right? That extra one. Inject Fury on a melee ally will increase normal attack damage and attack speed additionally. Cool. Oh, I wonder if that applies to Grez's units. I think it does. I think that their stats are based off his, so that's cool. And I was able to get that what's it called? The extra card here. So I'm gonna build out Eins. Booyah. Finally, my Eins is somewhat more legitimate. Where is he? Yeah, 9 furniture. I got his signature item up to 20 yesterday. Hopefully he'll do more than just die instantly now. I know, right? Oh, I didn't buy the card again. Oh, no. Great. Whoops. I was kind of hoping that this was going to be the Agi stone, so that I could get Lucy another piece. Well, crap. I guess I could try Labyrinth. Man, my Labyrinth team is so bad. We had a really good player, lots and lots of good heroes, and I was just rolling through it, and then they just randomly left. And now we have no heroes between the two of us. And I don't even know if I'm going to do that well on this one. These ones are pretty brutal. Why not? Wait, what are these? These are haste points, life leech, so we're going to go for haste. Come on, Ines, work for it. Work for that furniture. This is the team I'm going with. We'll see how this works. Probably bad. Oh, I didn't change the artifacts on them. Because that's actually my Ines. It's going to be bad, but I have two Lucies. I have my Lucy and I have a Merc Lucy, so hopefully I can just cheese through it. That's what I'm hoping. Windbinder. That's not mine, that's not mine. No, that's okay. I have kids myself. I understand. Like I said, Ines is doing better now. That 9 furniture helps. Your heroes are a lot more built than ours, so that's why I was asking. Oh, you know something else I was meaning to do was yeah. That's a little bit better. Carry me, Ines. Oh, wait. Oops. Someone's missing from up here. Who is it? Oh, did they die? I didn't even see. Crap. Oh, that sucks. Can't lose a Misu. I think this is my Kren too. What do we got? Enemy standing. Allies on enemy side receive 40% and deal 40% more. That doesn't really affect me. Yeah, I was gonna carry the maulers on this account are just a little higher level, so I was kind of gonna go with them as far as I could. Dissolve. Ugh, these are all trash. I guess this one. Yeah, but if I went undead with these, I'd probably go Thorin for front. Maybe Oden and Silas. That's probably a good team, actually. Let's just try that. This is my Silas and my Oden too. I need to look at their artifacts. I don't actually know what they have equipped. I think Oden probably has Dura's Eye right now, because that's what I needed to clear. Well, that one's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, it's better. I don't know. I don't know the history of Dismal Lab. I was talking to you guys about making a Dismal Lab video last time, and literally the lab right before I made that video went super smooth. I didn't lose a single unit. And then this one came out, and I looked at the debuffs, and I looked at my hero list, and I was like, I don't want to make a video with that. Like, I haven't seen Ainz's furniture go off, right? It's like 15 seconds, right? So what is that? It starts out at 130. Oh, right. That's gonna be amazing, Matt. I can't wait to get auto battle. Ugh. I'll be at work and I'll just like put a stupid Thor and cheese level on it, just go do my work and then come back. Hopefully I've completed it instead of just sitting there staring at the screen hoping that it completes itself. So it should be completed at 115, right? 115. Oh, that like explosion with the time emblem looking things. I think Dismal Lab isn't really ever that bad until floor 3 and you have to do the dual fights. That's when it sucks. Oh, definitely that one. No, no, Albedo, don't die. Fuck. Silas died. Okay. Hmm. Dude, this guy sucks. I hate fighting this guy. He just... Oh. He's got the flip. He's got the, like, the shield where he gets down to nothing and then never dies. Ugh. Nice. He only has that one purpose, right? Doesn't he? I think he's on the BIS list for like a Twisted Realm or something. It's true. It is nice. Don't you die, Brutus. Someone heal that fool. Damn it. Silas is living on the edge over there. I'm confused. Didn't he just inject Eins? Whatever. Stun. Rocks. Probably that one. Okay. I don't know what just happened. was weird. That makes sense. Ooh, that was close. Can't have Einstein. It's not allowed. Uh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. um. Yeah, I don't like this. Let's see. Oh yeah, double up on healing. That's true. I would lose out on the... May only used... Oh, right. Um... True. Like I said, it was really nice when I first started because I had a good teammate that had lots of heroes, so I was like not even an issue. But this is horrible. Um, I do have Lucy. I could try. I'm gonna try something first. Yes, I'm invincible. All right. This is when the horrible bit starts. Frontline heroes receive. That's pretty good. Oh, 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 oh. Silas is very low. That sucks. I guess I can not use him for a little bit. Wow, that was bad. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even see her. Thank you. Crap. That is what's killing me. That explains why Silas was dying so quick. Hopefully that was... that's it. Thank you for pointing that out, Marco. I didn't even see. Oh, crap. If I use... I played all of them, to be honest. I started in pre classic or pre original. I was in some of the stress test betas, and I played all the way until Cataclysm. I finished Cataclysm. I think Mista Pandaria was next. I actually stopped playing, uh, and then I actually got a job at Blizzard, so I was a GM for a little while. So it's like a weird thing. Like when you work at Blizzard, you have to play the game. I don't know what that's about, but it is a thing. And so I started playing again, but not really seriously. It was just kind of like okay, and then I stopped as soon as I realized that that job sucked, and finally I started playing Classic. So I'd played Classic all the way through up until Wrath. Um, I did pretty well. I fulfilled all the things that uh, what is it, the 21-year-old version of myself wanted to have done when I originally played vanilla and TBC. So in in phase one, I got to clear Nax. I got to farm Thunder Fury. Um, I parsed the 99 on KT. Pretty excited about that. Um, and just I like I said, I just enjoyed the game. It was fun. And then in TBC, I played again, um, and I cleared all the content. Cleared Sunwell. Um, I ended up actually rolling as a DPS in this expansion because the warrior tank was just not that good. So I ended up just trying to make the best of the situation. So I went DPS because they could excel. And then I ended up joining a really good guild, and we cleared KT or what's it called? Not KT, KJ. We killed KJ pre nerf a couple times. Um, Super fun fights. I love those fights, especially before the nerfs and stuff. But Those were really amazing. And I got top damage on the first time that we cleared, so I was really excited about that too. All right, let's see if we can fix this because right now it's not working. We're gonna do undead team for number 1. Yeah, the job was it was good and it was bad at the same time. It was a really fun job to be able to kind of see behind the scenes of how video game companies work and stuff. It was not a good job because on the flip side, you had to realize kind of like that they were not they did not escape the the stereotype of evil corporation. Um, so they were just after money at the end of the day. I remember one time we were in the office and we kind of had like these big long desks full of GMs and they're all just doing their work and stuff. And one of our like mid-level managers came by and they were talking about how they were doing pre-release Heroes of the Storm internal competitions. And I was like, oh cool, that sounds awesome. Like I used to play RTS games back in the day. Like I'd be super game to play some of that, even though I had never played it before. I was like, I'm sure I can pick it up. And they were like, oh, it's actually only for like internal higher ups. And I was like, why did you even mention something if we're not even allowed to participate? I don't even. Okay, fine, whatever. So that was kind of sucky, but it was pretty neat because like the office that we worked in was like literally didn't look like anything on the outside. It was just like super like boring, monotonous office. It was just nothing, right? And then as soon as you walked in, it was just like Blizzard paraphernalia everywhere, like huge orc statues and you know banners on the walls of like the Alliance and Warsong Gulch and all that stuff. So it was, like I said, it was neat. It was neat to be able to say that you worked there and to kind of have that experience. Um, but I made no money. I killed myself for the job because I felt, oh, well, if I just really put in the hours, then I can show Blizzard that like I'm worthy of like a long-term career. And oh, it was horrible. I think my travel time, my commute time in the morning was 25 minutes. My commute time in the evening was roughly 2 hours to get home because of how bad traffic is where I live. So it was just it was it was horrible to deal with some of the infrastructure of making that job work. And then on top of it, I made no money. I think it was like $10 an hour or something like that. But I was like, it doesn't matter. Like I'm being passionate. Like I'm trying to devote myself to the things that I care about, which at the time were video games and cars. And I had already worked in a shop. And so I got some of that automotive experience and I was really excited about that. But again, it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. So I got the experience, I got what I needed, and then I left. And then I went to video games and I did basically the same thing. So there was a when I first came into the company, they brought us in and they introduced us to everybody and they had like this big like tour of the facility. And then there was a guy that stopped by. He was like the head executive for that building. And he's like, oh yeah, something something. And then um uh he mentioned how the new Diablo was going to come out, which was Reaper of Souls, and um how like the expansion and the DLC were going to put his kids through college or something. And I was like, wow, that's not probably the best introduction to a person. Just like all you really care about is money, not like the games and stuff. So now I just work in what like my actual career is, like what I've been doing the whole time. I stopped doing this career to pursue passion work, and then now I'm just back in it because I can actually make good money in it. So, but I work in hospitality, so I run hotels. All right, back to the task at hand. Not dying. Whoa. Hmm. This is shaky. I'm gonna try to Lucy this. Ugh. Why is she not doing anything? Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the undead team because most of them are Lightborn. It's funny since I've worked there, whenever I interview at a new place, if there's literally anybody that has played video games before and they like look at my resume, they always see that I worked at Blizzard and they go and like I will get so many interviews just based on that fact alone. And like one of the first questions they asked me was like, "So what was it like to work at Blizzard?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, it was good." Oh, that's a bad matchup. These are all Wilders. Ugh. Don't you die, Silas. Damn it. Um Sorry, Nara. I will sacrifice you. What do we have here? Enemies on allied side. Okay. That's probably really good. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Ooh, Lucius. Uh, God, that team sucks. I don't want to deal with either of these. I think probably the most fun like story I have from working at Blizzard was part of our job was to research when bugs would happen. Like so if something is supposed to happen in the game but then it doesn't, like players would report that to us and then we would have to like go through the logs and make sure that they qualified for certain things in order to make sure that that stuff would happen. So like There's an achievement when you kill Lich King and you like leave up some of his spirits at the same time. There's some number that you have to keep up while you fight him, and then you get like a big achievement. It's like a big hard achievement, whatever. And a guild completed it, but it didn't give them the achievement. And so I was able to get on, and I looked in the logs, and I found where they met the requirements. So they absolutely should have got the achievement. And the only way to grant them the achievement was to literally log on to every single one of their characters and just essentially like through the UI interface grant them the achievement. And everybody in the guild was on. So everybody that was in that fight, they got to see me progressively like kick their character off and then get on and then grant them the achievement and then get on and then grant them the achievement. So they were all like super excited. Yeah, I'm a weird person. I don't know. I like a lot of different things. I think everything is about your upbringing, right? So if you, I don't know, if your dad was really into baseball, you probably are into baseball. You know what I mean? So, um, that doesn't really segue very well into my next conversation, which is that my dad was a musician and I'm not a musician at all. But, uh, but my grandfather was a car mechanic, and so he was really into cars. And I grew up in the same time period as like Tokyo Drift and Initial D, so I'm super into like 90s Japanese sports cars. Um, and obviously, I was born in the 80s, so that means that I'm super into video games. One more. Oh, two more. Oops. I spoke too soon. Welders. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I do some mountain driving. It's all spirited stuff, nothing drifty. But I have all the right cars for it. So I have a 94 RX-7 FD. And then I have a 92 240 SX. Um, so yeah, it absolutely should be drifting and doing all that fun stuff, but my my like semi-autistic brain is just like hard focus on one thing at a time. So right now it's AFK Arena, and so I'm just like I'm just kind of obsessed with it. So of course it's Wilders. Dang it. What characters do I have left? Ugh. Okay. I also agree. I think it is deep. I think that it gets a lot of bad rap. Like I think that the name is terrible. The name is terrible. I'm sorry, it's so bad. It makes me not want to play the game, or it makes me embarrassed when I tell people about how into the game I am. They're like, "You're into an AFK mobile game?" I'm like, "Yes." Um, cool. That's a very region appropriate selection for each car. You're like, I live in Japan. I drive an R34. I live in America. I drive a C6. True. Oh my god, the ads are so bad. The other day I saw an ad. I actually wanted to make a video about how bad the ads are, but there was an ad that was so egregious. They literally had they literally showcased the fact that some character, some, actor in the advert had um Wukong, because obviously, right, like they have to promote Wukong. Like they're a Chinese company. If they don't promote Wukong, you basically get banned from like whoever the president is. So Wukong, uh, um, Lucrezia, and who was the last one? Maybe Taylene. I think it was Awakened Taylene. And this is the worst part about it. They said those three characters, and you're like, okay, cool. They showed Wukong, Taylene, and Valoris. Why would you say the name of a character and then show a different card? Like you're not even saying the right thing, and it's just the other thing that's like super bad is like whenever you watch these ads about AFK, they're always showing you like they're showing you like UI elements that don't exist in the game. Um, there was one where like they, you could see like the characters fighting in the background, but then it had like placements and health bars that are on the bottom that like isn't a thing. Um, Health bars on like big bosses that don't exist. Like it's just like totally made up, uh, like cinematics like for the game that have nothing to do with gameplay, but they trick you into playing it. And I think by the time you're actually playing and figuring out, you're like, hey, wait a minute, none of those were real. Yeah, I think I just got into hospitality because I like talking to people. I like helping people, and my very first real big job was I worked at a convalescent home overnight, and so I would just talk to old people and help them with their like coffees in the morning and set up their medications the next day, and I enjoy talking to people, and so that really bled over into hotel work because you meet new people and you get to talk to them and you get to tell them about like why are they in town, really great restaurants that you can go to, and you kind of guide them into having a good time. And so in that way, like it's nice to be able to kind of provide that level of service. Whoa. And obviously I feel like it makes sense, right? Like I'm doing this now, right? I want to connect with people. I want to be able to connect with this game. I feel like the game doesn't have uh, the game doesn't have a good representation, in my opinion, of people who want to play the game seriously and to make the game like widely known about. I don't know. It's almost like the game is supposed to shroud you in secrecy, and I hate that. I hate that. And the only two YouTubers that are really out that I there's a third one, but he's just kind of like there. Are Vulcan and FHG. FHG puts out decent content, but it's like the same video. It doesn't matter what you're watching. It's just the same video. It's like he gets on, he says, "Hey, we're on our YouTube account," and then he just talks about the changes in the game and the patch notes and it's so like stiff and robotic. Like I don't know why. It doesn't really click with me. And then Vulcan's the opposite end of that spectrum. He's all charisma and like no content information. So there's got to be a middle ground. You got to be able to like have somebody that you can hang out with, enjoy playing the content, and hopefully they're somewhat knowledgeable about the game too. True, true. Well, and that's what I'm saying is that there's obviously there's like a targeted audience for both of those channels. Ugh. I don't really want to use whatever. Damn you, Lucius. Stop shielding. Like I say, even though I'm trying to cut into that both of their markets and say like, hey, like let's provide something else, I still think that it's not really like a competition, because obviously they're very affiliated, they're very like secure. But what I think is interesting is that I don't really I like both of them. Honestly, I do. I really like the nerdiness of HG. I like him talking about the stats and stuff like that. But I don't know. Let's see. 40% shield. Let's do that one. And we'll replace that one. Yeah, there we go. There's a Brutus. That sucks. I agree. I think so. I know that there was somebody I watched. I saw a post earlier on Reddit that was talking about how they had just got to chapter 31 and they were like at 32 days played or something, and they said that they already had like a max level account, so it was just sort of like a little fun exercise to do. And I thought, and at first I felt bad because I was like, oh, I thought I had gone fast. But I think that I did go fast because I had literally like no instruction, no prior knowledge to the game, and I was just doing what I thought was the correct way to do it. So something that I was very confused about is that there's so many people that are so like upset with the game right now. They're like just like, oh, I want to quit, and like I just got here, so I'm like, what's going on? I think I'm at 3.5 months. Hang on, let me see. Move cat. We did it. We only lost 1 unit. Well, purposefully lost 1 unit. Or non-purposefully lost 1 unit, so. Got Dismal Master, too. Alright. Let's see. Settings. Achievements. Huh. I thought it said that right here. I don't know. I know I've logged in every day. That's weird. Well, I can tell you. So I think it was like the end of October? Let's see calendar. Um, it was like I think October 29th or 30th. So 1, 2. It's like 3 months. Yeah, it's like right at 3 months or like 3.5 months or something like that. I feel about the whole like that they're just not happy. I think that it's I think it has everything to do with the growing just like lack of understanding about how mobile games make their money and the monetization and the balance between the whales and free to play. Because like I feel like that needs to exist as a symbiotic unit, right? They both help each other out. And I think a lot of people come into the game and they think like they either want to be in one of two categories, right? They want to be able to just like be the best at the game, period. With they want to be able to compete at the same level, but then at that point, what's to cause the whales to want to buy the characters? You know what I mean? And buy all of that progression. Um, if the game made more of its money from microtransactions and less from full whales, then it would make sense to skew it correctly to make it so that everyone could do kind of like equal playing field, but people who just didn't want to wait as long could pay for that service. But that's not the way it is it? It's more like I think it's like 95% of the game's revenue is from whales. So we're all in this like enjoying the game. I like the free to play aspect. I think that it sets a challenge for me. Like it makes it so that it's like I have to be careful and I have to weigh my decisions about what characters to upgrade. And if I don't, then it'll be setting myself back, you know. But yeah, I saw a post this morning that talked about that. It was saying how they had been playing like for the entire time the game's been out. They have spent some money in the past, but they stopped spending last year. Um, but that they were just like frustrated with like the level of the events, the lack of codes, the lack of um the like quick releases of Awaken Heroes and how long it takes to build them. What's the outside event? I don't even know about it. You know what's interesting about that actually is that that my best like example of like whale versus free to play came from Final Fantasy 11, and it's where you had top level players that didn't want to go into the early zones and uh clear like just stupid little like slow level mobs to be able to get like resources for their trade consumables. So they would pay lots of money on the auction house for people who were low level who were farming them. And you were farming them because you were leveling. So the symbiotic relationship between those two is that you're providing a service that they have the money for but don't have the time, and vice versa. You have the time but you have no money, and so you're paid for it. You know, like it works super well in that way. Exactly, Matt. Like the ads, not not having this game as marketed. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the ads that we see and grown at in on YouTube were in the game? Oh my god, that would kill me. I would not play the game. I would just not play the game anymore. I know I played my girlfriend played this word game where you were like, just trying to come up with words based on the letters that you had. And I like puzzles, so I was like, sure, I'll play whatever. And she'd been playing for 2.5 years. And within, I think it was like 15 days, I caught up to where she was playing. And the thing that was the most annoying about it was that every like 2 levels, you'd get an ad. And the ad would be for one of those zombie puzzle games. And they were so bad, but you couldn't skip them. Oh, it was so bad. And by the time I stopped playing, because I was just like, I'm not fixating on this anymore, I realized that was such a detriment on my life, was having to watch those stupid ads. Go to mail, right tap, last prompt. Do, do, do. Oh, this was broken last time I was looking at it. Like, I kept trying to go in here and it would just say, like, fail. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with these? Exchange store. Acquire gladiator coins or celebrate tokens and change them for New Year celebration packs. So 2,000. Can I do that? 2,100? Okay. This thing? What am I supposed to do here? Just bet 100 randomly. Okay. Yeah, when I know that when this first came out, it was bugged. It wouldn't load, and I did it like 4 days in a row, and I just forgot that it even existed. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I felt like I was on my phone back then. Anyway, okay. Do I need to do anything else, or am I good? I bet, and then now you have diamonds for time. Oh, I already bought it. I already bought it. Nice. I will take that. Um. What's all done? Hmm. Um, so my goal is I wanted to get one of each of the Ascended before I started working on all of them. I actually got my Brutus up to Legendary Plus. I was able to get 2 copies of him. Where is he? There he is. So that's actually gonna be the one I'm gonna work on. But I wanted to get one of each, and Awaken Aziz is the only one I don't have left. I actually have Awaken Aziz on my alt account, and I really think he's going to be helpful for when I get into some of those Flora levels, so I can just lock her down, um, and not have to worry about buying Zolrath at that point, because I feel like I'm going to be most of my resources are going to be tied up, right? Like I feel like right now, yeah, I just want the 1 copy so I can use that effect. Um, and all of my resources right now are going into, well, one, they're going to go into buying Mulan, and then past that it's going to be working on Merlin. Unfortunately, I think I read old guides that talked about this, but basically my first 2 that I bought were Aziz and Athalia, and I've rarely used them. Like I don't use them pretty much at all. Anyway, so that's the reason why I'm going for him right now. Once I get him, I'll have all of the Awakened heroes. They're all right here. Where are they? Brutus, Thane, Solis, Talene, and Baden. Which again, they haven't really been that helpful. I used Baden for some of the like when the third fights were just finally introduced. I kind of had like this wilder Graveborn team that worked okay because I feel like Nevi and Awakened Baden go really well together, and my Nevi is ascended, so she's definitely pulling her weight. I mean, she should, but the thing is that that tower is literally all just it's all just Awakened Talene. Awakened Talene just like commands this tower. 3. I just reached into 3. No, the last time was 3. So this is the second. Yeah, because it's 33, right? Yeah, it's 30. 31 is the first level that has 2 stages, two stage boss fights. 33 is 3, and then it's 35 for 4 and 36 for 5, right? I think that makes sense. Yeah, it's literally all well, for the first like 60 stage it was probably my single copy of Audrey. Um and you can see here. Yeah, so look. And if my Alna was more built out, that would be, I feel like, what everyone else does. Yeah, see, Alna does so much damage. Look at look at Alna. She's just commanding. You have a 2-star? Wow. What's his name? Chad Vilthel? Let's see, where am I at with chicken? I have 2 copies. That's it. Oh, really? Okay. I thought for some reason he was. I guess it's scaled to like how you're doing. That makes more sense. Yeah, actually, he when I used him, I was able to get him from the trial, and then I think I got like I used him one day, and then the tower was available the next day, and so I got 20 levels the first day and 20 levels the second day. And now that tower's basically impossible. I can't. I plugged away at it the other day, and I uploaded some shorts from it, but man, I hate I hate the Celestial Tower. It's my least progressed tower. 89 versus all of these. So I'm kind of hesitant. I don't know if I want to do this. I know ultimately I'm supposed to get this guy up and I need 2 more copies, but he needs to be ascended until for him to actually work, and like I'm so far away from that. Oh, I'm just gonna spend the money on. I'm just gonna spend the diamonds on Lucy. Like, hopefully I get her. I mean, I won't, but you know, I can dream. Yeah. Um, I did actually the other day. I got my second copy from Misty Island. So, because this is on this account, I've literally only got 1 chicken, so I'm only at Elite Plus. Uh, Yeesh. Do I have anybody here that I'm bringing up? I don't remember. I need food, copies. I don't need food for anybody here, actually. I have the food here. I just need the heroes. I could probably bring Anasta to Mythic. And let's see. I just got like up to SI 20. That was really helpful. No food to speak of here. Yeah. I heard that she's really good for supporting A Brutus, right? Right. Well, I know minimum investment is SI 20. That's what I was reading on something. But I know that she's utilized in 2 different game modes, I think, that involved a Brutus. So I thought I had him. Oh well. Yeah, this account I went completely the opposite. I made sure to get chicken right off the bat. So I've got him at Mythic. I've got Iron at Mythic. Complete opposite on my other account. Oh, Damon is like barely built on this account. Hmm. Well, I mean, that's the thing is that I just, you're right. I'm right there with you. Like, I'll spend a really long time on one stage, but I literally don't do anything with this account. I don't try, I don't push. I literally just get on and I collect rewards, and I let it like passively just gain experience, and I'm not putting any strife into it at all. And that way, like, hopefully the goal is that by the end of it, I will have an account that's capable and gets to do all this stuff in the end game whatever without me even really like stressing about it, which I maybe is the way the game is supposed to be played. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's just kind of like okay, cool, whatever. Thank you, Matt, for the gift from your Eins. Hey, I I'm there with you. I take it seriously. Thank you, me, for the gift. Let's see. I bought level up a hero. Oh, and I didn't do the PvP. Yeah, if you just get on, you just get all your dailies done and collect all the loot, spend your tickets, whatever you need to do, and then just get back on your main account and keep pushing. Well, the one thing is that so I have somebody in my guild that's kind of like it's kind of like mentoring me. Like they're a pretty high up level account, and they're always like talking to me about comps and what things do better at end game modes, whatever. I think right off the bat they were very impressed with my level of progression and like knowledge of the game from such an early level. So they like took it apart to like they always talk to me about stuff. And I forget why I brought that up. Oh, they were saying how they were like, yeah, but at a certain point you don't even actually like look at what you're doing. You're just copying formations. And that's that's so to me that's so like not the way that I want to play the game. Like I want to be able to do it on my own merit, you know? So a lot of times like when I'm in the guild like he'll be like, "Are you copying formations yet?" And I'll say like, "Oh, I'll look at them and I'll get an idea of how what I need to do in order to maybe beat the level, like get an idea of like, okay, this unit's really really bad or something or maybe that's why I'm not winning." because I don't have, like, for instance, I would never think about things like putting a caster in frontline, you know, like that's so counterintuitive to me. But sometimes you need to do that because of the enemy formation. You know, maybe they have 3 assassins that are all gonna just like gank your back line, so you need to put like Oden uh and like Pharrell in the front line so that they can not just instantly die. Or like the one that you caught where Cecilia kept gimping my Namisu. And I just didn't even see it at all because I was like focusing on it. I'm surprised we did that well. I didn't think I was gonna do that well in Dismal Lab because my hero selection is just garbage right now. Tresner never does me wrong. Tresner in PvP is so good. Hmm. Well, I feel like when you have characters that are not overtly well geared, well leveled, or don't have like much cohesion, um, that's when you have to like take use of every advantage that you have in the game. And so like in that case, a lot of times I was just looking at the enemy factions. So like there was a couple stages there where it was like, oh, um it's all wilders. So I would switch to using more maulers on that one just so that I could just squeeze the extra damage out of it. Um and that I think that helped a lot. And then obviously once we got into the two team fights, it was just about sacrificing literally every single tier character so that at least you could just kill them all. I think I only have to lose 3 of these. Uh, it's not usually that important. That's the thing. It's like if you have heroes that work well together, it really doesn't matter about like the particular faction advantage, you know. But I think that can be like the deciding factor if you are struggling like that. I know that when I mean this whole game is just I I always feel like I just get garbage or I get everything. So in this case, I'm just hoping that Khazard will energy buff Scarlet, Yennefer will keep them away, and then Rosaline will just boost Scarlet to just kill them all. Which is exactly what happened. Oh, Yennefer killed them all. Man, I wish I would have bought Yennefer. I started playing the game when she came out, and I didn't understand anything about the game, so I was just like, I don't need to buy those characters. I want to spend money on yellow tier items. Like, Zafriel's usually good in PvP. I think I'm gonna go all backline Wilders. Put a star on the bottom, like up top. And Mishka in the center. I'm really frustrated about the spear guy, the Iron guy, because he's required to do the hunter's notes. Like, you literally get to a point where if you can't push the enemy to their side, then they don't take extra damage. And, like, every guide that I read basically said, like, if you don't have Iron, you just literally can't do it. So I just got stuck halfway through. That was really frustrating. Oh man, a star clutched it. That was awesome. Do. Also, if it makes you feel any better, Marco, my guild is not really that like it's not usually that involved. But that one guy just happens to be really like, "Oh, hey, let's talk." And I'm like, "Cool, cool, cool." Okay, why not? Oh shit. Oh no, I spent diamonds. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Uh, let's see. So that means cool. I think I'm supposed to be getting the old man on this one now, right? Let's see. No, no, no. Yeah, old man. Old man's next. Do. I guess we're done here. God, this one's gonna be so bad. So how long have you been playing, Marco? True. I just try to put as many sources of AoE in as possible. So you got Damon, Scrath, and Scarlet. all just pumping into it. I think Aziz does AoE damage too, but nowhere near the level of Ace Elise, obviously. Cool. Yep, that's when I started too, so. Should make sense why we're both on the same server, right? How did you find out about the game? Do you have friends that play? Oh, that's a good call. I didn't even think about that. What's Viva La Dirt? I don't know what that is. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Oh yeah, cool. What's it called? Viva La Dirt. Okay, I'll check it out. How are we doing in this? I wasn't looking. I just picked random heirlooms and threw characters based on like factions. I'm sure we'll do terrible. Well, yep. It's about what I was expecting to do. I wonder what character I'm going to use my first set of SI30 on. Probably Rowan. Let's see. So I need to build those two guys out. And then I can get my Rowan to Mythic. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting. I think it's Rowan. Scarlet I can always mark. Rowan's going to be utilized in every single comp that I'm going to be able to do anything with, even if I'm, like I said, not really like caring. They're still going to go into every single match. And like right here, I've got Damon in there just because like why not? But yeah, Rowan would arguably be better. I still don't have Thorn at SI30 yet. He's at 20 for me. Ooh, okay. Red. Twisted. Hmm. I've heard the same thing. God, I wish Call and you could utilize the like the what's it called? The basic ones. The generic ones. I wish you could use those on call and I, because 600 is so many, man. Like the first two events that I did, I made sure to pick up all of the bonus resources for call, and I'm still like not even halfway, I think, towards making call 5. Bag. Yeah, look, 231. Oh. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I would have used this event to do that, um, and bought out them fully again, but I can't say no to a free copy of Ulna. Like that's too good to pass up on. Well, something else is that since I like Dura's Call is good, but there's not really too much difference between Dura's Call 3 and 4 if you're not utilizing the fifth ability. And I was doing call because I was like my carry was Damon, and now I think it's shifting into Oden, and I had poured a lot of my resources into Oden, so I feel like I probably would have been smarter to go with I, because I feel like uh I at 5 is insane. Yeah, 30% more damage on crits. That's nuts. Well, the only difference is that, and then I don't feel that bad, is that Durascall 5 will allow my Thorn Cheese to work. So that'll be a whole separate team that I'll be able to have ready and available for once we get to, 4 stages and stuff. Well, I think that's my goal. My goal in all of this is to essentially try to be as ready as possible for whenever like the difficulty spikes up. Huh. Okay. Interesting. It is quite difficult already. I have felt it. I felt the jump. This one has been kicking my ass for sure. I usually don't have any issue with this first one. Um, I don't know if I've tried this before, but I think I can get this one fine. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that ramp up was kind of out of left field, for sure. I think I'm supposed to Thorin cheese the second level and then Graveborn the third. So let's see. Thorin. What else do I need? Like Lorzen, Iron. Who am I missing for this to work? Rowan, that's it. Thank you. I knew there was one more person in there. Hmm. I can feel it in her. It's in there. Damn you, Mahira. Well, I need to keep Iron for the cheese in group two. So yeah, actually, if I put this together with Iron, Leica, and Lorson, like literally, I don't even have to. I don't even have to guess. Like it, she'll just kill it. No, I think you get dual divinity in 36. Yeah, I didn't stargaze for any of these hypogens, by the way. Just all random pulls. Yeah, I know that when you do her invade, that's like how, that's how she kills. uh, the sad thing is that I shouldn't even be doing this one first because I need to make sure the cheese works first, and sometimes cheese before five call requires you doing stupid shit like taking off boots off one character. Oh, I didn't even put call on him. I'm stupid. No. I think if I remember correctly, this is the only way that I can get this to actually start the cheese, and it's temperamental on whether or not it actually wants to do the cast or not. You can see his energy bar gets. Oh, maybe I need to switch Lorzan's positioning then, because the cheese Shamira will kill herself on the cheese, but Solis won't. God, I can't get the cast off, man. Let's try. I think I did like 85 mil. It's like my record on the stage without beating it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of the things that thorn cheese actually needs to work. Like for instance, I'm only SI 20. Oh, I have the wrong chest on. This is why it's important. This is why it's important to do cheese first. I accidentally hit the deactivator on that chest piece, so that's not good. Hmm. I'm only at 122 deficit. Oh, that was close. 62. $76. It's pretty good. Oh, it's close, man. I feel like it's like literally a matter of something critting. I would not know. I have never been able to take advantage of auto battle. Is that 35? Some crazy part of me thinks that it's 38. Let me see. After you finish 35, so going into 36 is when it's unlocked. Is that a level requirement, or if that's is that something where you have to do a certain number of them? Sid. Hmm. I was feeling really good in the last chapter where my third team was starting to come into its own. It's like my wilder team. But then once I hit this one, the bosses are just too tough for it. I have her at 1 star right now. And I think I only have one piece of furniture with her. SI-20, so definitely not really built. I was really I was excited because my Raku was coming up and that was my focus. Um and I got him to SI-30 and I think that really helped with the last chapter, but then he kind of just went back to being just okay. Like he gets gibbed pretty quickly, so and I think without my Mishka built to properly CC, um, he doesn't have enough chance to to belt out the damage. Oh, I actually took out the big guy. Yeah, freaking Ogie. See, Marco. Yeah, this one isn't happening, man. Oh. Could try copying a formation. I don't know. This is frustrating. Yep, I know. I know. Stupid Alna, man. She needs her mama needs her medicine. Man, this is rough. I feel like each of these teams is really, really close to completing the level. It's just you gotta wait for the RNG to sway in your favor, and potentially it might need like one or two reworks on where things are. Like, oh well, that definitely doesn't help. Why didn't I have that on there? Oh, it's because I copied the formation. That's why. Is Ogi in all three of these levels? Oh no, he's not in that one. I hate that unit, man. Ugh. True. True, true, true. Well, I was able to get my Eins to nine furniture, so that's my achievement this round. I got Eins to 9, Lucy to 9, and then I got Silas to 3 just now. And without a third dimensional, I can't really utilize a Bedel Eins yet in campaign. Wait, what? Oh, it's this the campaign thing. It's because I copied. Where's my Leica? That is the wrong pet. Yeah, like you said, this pre Darius Call 5 is just horrible. Hmm. I missed it, Sid. What stage in the campaign are you in? Nice. When you had the jump to two battles, what was your first and second team? Oh, really? Yeah, you had Lucrezia that early? Just doing all the hard modes here. my main team was Greyborn, and then my secondary team was Thorn and Cheese. And then I finally got Lucy up to Mythic Plus, and I kind of could make it work, but it was really spotty. Like both Thorn and Cheese and her were just kind of like very temperamental. Um, oh really? That is nice. I got I blind pulled one on my alt account, and all of the rest I've had to stargaze for on this main account, and I've literally just dumped all my resources into it. I'm literally one copy away from getting her 1 star, and then I can E30. I think I can E like 45 her right now or something like that. So this is all the same. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I did have once I got Lucy up to Mythic Plus, and I was stargazing for the rest of the copies to get it to Ascended. One of my first 10 pulls, I got two Lucy's in 1 pull, and I was like, oh, like that was super awesome. And then at that point, I only needed one more, I think. This is horrible. Apparently, my videos, by the way, caught the attraction of some of the people who run the Reddit page for Lilith. Um, and they were like offering me some sort of, I don't know, something about like partnering with them, doing videos, short form videos or something. But I have to look more into it. Yeah, maybe it's cool. I don't know. I think what I might do, by the way, because I was talking about it last time, is that I was really like reluctant to do a video on Dismal Lab, with how bad the debuffs were this round and how just I had like no good heroes. But I did I did pretty well on stream, so I might actually just like cut out that footage and then just do like video or voice overlay, and just kind of talk through like my choices and stuff, because I feel like it was a good example of essentially how bad it can be and how you kind of just has to persevere through, um, either just like your some of the small nuances of the game, like we were talking about earlier with uh, faction, um, What is that called? Faction advantage. To like kind of coming under the wire when you don't have that many good heroes. Cool. Yeah. Right now, we're just looking for a good team partner because for Dismal Lab, our third person is super dead weight. They never do anything. They just leech off of us, and it's me and a friend, a guildie, that we just kind of go back and forth. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to expect when I hit it, but I got Dismal Massive my very first time going through. I think I've only missed it like twice. I don't know about you guys, but this is not a Gouda comp. This is making me blue. I was hoping it was going to be a breeze. I'm trying to think of other cheese puns here. This stage is a monster. This is so awful. Yeah, I would say it's between myself and my friend. Let's see. Where am I looking? Oh yeah, lab. So it's back and forth. Like if she gets a hold of it before I do, then she'll help me. She might clear. She doesn't usually get max rewards, but she's like one or two off. And like when I sometimes I get on and I just go, I can't be bothered. I don't want to do it. But this person doesn't do anything at all. I don't even know if they have good heroes, so Shamira. Mm. I was talking with Marco earlier because they are on my they are on my server and they did they pass me again? No. So that's Marco, and they were like no, don't pass me. I got pushed a little bit further, um, and I was able to actually get 300 in the Forsaken this morning. I was like 296 I think, and I got to 304. 302 took forever. Like I was probably on that level for like 2 hours. Hey, you know what? Sometimes if I get good heroes, like when we had good heroes, I could finish it so fast, even with like a really undergeared Eins. I didn't have I just had a signature item. I didn't have it leveled at all, and I had I think 6 furniture, and he was a 1 star, and like it wasn't even an issue for me. It was like not like just it was just fine. Like I could clear it all the way through without even losing I think any units. Do 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 do. Oh, just because you have so many characters that like when someone dies, that's like not a big deal. Well, that's the thing is that when I had somebody that was I think in chapter 38 or something, and they had so many good heroes that it wasn't even an issue. Like one, I didn't have anybody die. I don't think at all. Uh, I think I was able to get a I think that they had a Merlin, so that having Merlin in that Eins trio is super helpful. Dude. I think even if I get one of these levels, I don't have the patience and the time right now to be able to complete the rest of them because I have work soon and I still have to get dinner. All right, well, I'm probably gonna call it. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and hopefully I can make some more progression and some good videos, and I'll keep you guys updated on that collab with Lilith. We'll see if maybe we'll get some exposure. And feel free to hit me up either in game or on YouTube. Just if you guys have any, like I said, any suggestions for videos that you might want to see or things like that. All right, take care, guys.